Good morning. Have you ever heard of the word perfection, perfectionist? I'm sure you've come across a lot of them. Do you enjoy being a perfectionist or working with a perfectionist? Or do you get hassled, harrowed, pressurized working with one? Do you feel being perfect in everything you do adds a lot of value to your life, gives you that sense of accomplishment that you've done things with a lot of, with a certain standard of a certain quality? It gives you basically a kick. Or on the other hand, do you feel pressurized? Do you feel that it's just too much? Trying to make every little bit count in terms of quality, in terms of effort, in terms of time. And if there's a little deviation in the result, well, then you flip. Or who you're working for, that person ensures that you double flip. And that drives you insane. Ever encountered something like that? No. Again, like I said, I speak from my experience. I am a perfectionist in many ways, for many things. For example, when I'm in my car and I'm driving, I like everything to be perfect. The car has to be clean in a particular manner. The accessories have to be in a particular place. The dashboard has to be cleaned in a particular manner. The car fragrance has to be in a particular manner and a particular fragrance, and the list goes on. I know for a fact those who know me, they know that I'm so finicky and so particular. I don't allow anyone to sit in the car before they dust their shoes or slippers. They have to dust it outside and then come in and put their feet in. Nobody is allowed to put their feet on the dashboard. Not allowed at all. If they take the wire for charging their mobile phone, they have to wrap it up and put it back in the same place. Yeah, I am finicky in many, many ways, and in many ways I'm okay. But what I'm talking about is, and the point that I'm trying to make here is, how important it is to be a perfectionist, how important it is to be absolutely precise in everything that you do. Well, it's an individual's journey. One can really not say is it good or bad, because there is nothing good or bad in it. It is just how you are made and what is comfortable for you. So what is comfortable for you may not be comfortable for somebody else. But the point is, are you sensitive to it? Now, I'm not talking about somebody else. I'm talking about you, the individual. Right? For example, you get up in the morning, you want to make your bed in a particular manner, make sure it's spick and span and clean. You go into the washroom, you brush your teeth, wash your face, clean your hair, and then clean the counter. Make sure it's absolutely dry, there's no water on it. Now, this is being very specific. And there are some people who just get out of bed and then don't make their bed till the time they sleep. There are some who don't care where the water is splashing all over the bathroom, or the counter, or the mirror in front. They don't care. It's okay. Now, is it good or bad? No, there's nothing called good or bad. These are standards that we set for ourselves. But the point what I'm trying to make here is this. Are you going to drive yourself insane trying to be that perfectionist? Are you going to drive others crazy that they should fall in line with your way of functioning? There's a very fine balance there. Now, what I have noticed is, while you are good, it's good that you kind of stick to a certain standard of operating. It's good that you adhere to certain processes in whatever you do. But in that very process, are you forgetting to live? Are you forgetting to enjoy the moment during that journey of doing whatever you're doing? Whether it's brushing your teeth, whether it's combing your hair, whether it's ironing your clothes, whether it's cleaning up your cupboard, whatever it may be. Are you enjoying the process of cleaning the cupboard rather than being very, very particular that it should be, the t-shirt has to be stacked in a particular manner, not going beyond a certain height, keeping that margin of 3 inches or 4 inches between each stack of clothes, and you can add as many parameters as you like. But are you enjoying that process? Are you living that moment? That is what I'm trying to point out to. Because many of us don't live that moment. We are so caught up, so, in bondage with this thing called perfection, that we stop enjoying what is meant to be enjoyed. It's like a child when he's eating a chocolate, he or she, a little more than a toddler, and they started teething. You give them a chocolate, especially if it's summer and it starts melting, they got chocolate all over their face. Now, how many of you seen parents quickly take a tissue and wipe it? Wipe that mouth because it's not looking nice. But how many of you notice parents, and you yourself may have noticed, and done it also for your child or niece or nephew or whoever, that you pause for a minute and enjoy that moment of chocolate all over their face, their nose, their hands, their fingers. And then later on, of course, clean it. But that moment of enjoying seeing the chocolate all over the lips, all over, the hands completely filled with chocolates, the fingers filled with chocolates, and even if they touch their clothes or wipe their shirt or frock or whatever they're wearing, it's okay, you just enjoy it. That's what I'm talking about. Because many of us forget that life is meant to be lived, not get bound down by our own rules and regulations and standards. There is a balance. I'm not saying these are wrong or right. There's nothing of wrong and right. It is about enjoying the moment, cherishing that moment of imperfection and the change that is happening around us. That is what I'm talking about. The impermanence of things in life. You enjoy the flower on a plant. It's not going to be there forever. You enjoy the season. It's going to change. You enjoy the clothing you wear. It's going to wear out sometime. Or you're going to get sick of it and you want change. But while it's there, you enjoy that impermanence. So give it a thought, friends. To what degree are you going to drive yourself to going with this thing called perfection? And to what degree are you going to allow yourself not being perfect in everything, but enjoying that moment that has come in your life with nothing to regret later, but just beautiful memories for future? Give it a thought. Have a lovely day.